trousers of Muhammadi Begum in his room and he used to sniff them at night. That's what was written in Siratul Mahdi, book written by son of Mirza Ghulam Qadiani. Can anyone now understand the mindset of this man? This 50 plus man, astaghfirullah, I mean, shouldn't say anything more than that, but this is one of the references which you can find from their own writings. Similarly, Mirza Ghulam Qadiani says in Ruhani Khazain volume 11 page 223, I do not say that this marriage is over, but this matter is still pending. No one can stop this marriage with Muhammadi Begum with any trick, because my marriage with Muhammadi Begum is unchangeable destiny, unchangeable decree, fate or destiny, and it will certainly come true. By God who sent Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may Allah peace be upon him, this is absolutely true. You will see, I make this news the criterion of my truth and falsehood, and what I have said is what I have said only after receiving news from God. Now Mirza Ghulam Qadiani took an oath on Allah, and says, I will marry Muhammadi Begum. Ruhani Khazain volume 11 page 223. That was how categorical Mirza Ghulam Qadiani was. And then he says in Ruhani Khazain volume 6 page 375, this prophecy is regarding the death of Sultan Beg, son-in-law of Ahmad Beg, today on 21st September 1893. He, Sultan Beg, will die approximately within 11 months from today. All such matters are beyond the reach of a man and serve as the criterion to distinguish the falsehood from the truth. Subhan. The truth. Subhan. The truth. Subhanallah. Ghulam Qadiani then says in Ruhani Khazain volume 11 page 32, I am saying repeatedly, the subject matter of this prophecy with Muhammadi Begum is not the death of Sultan Beg. It is, I'll repeat. I'm saying repeatedly that the subject matter of the prophecy, death of Sultan Beg, is an unchangeable decree, Takdeer-e Mubram. If I am a liar, it will not fulfill in my lifetime. How much more categorical? Just give me a few minutes, brother E17. Inshallah ta'ala will be getting to you. Let me completely just conclude the topic I was talking about. And then, by the way, assalamu alaikum to everyone joining. Hope everyone is doing all right. And in that regard, then Mirza Ghulam Qadiani in Majmua Ishtiharat 1989 edition says, volume 1 page 158, they denied our verses, they were mocking with them. God is enough for you. He, God, will return Muhammadi Begum back to you, because God's work do not change. And then he says, God says to Mirza Ghulam Qadiani, I will bring Muhammadi Begum back to you. This matter has decreed with me. Indeed, I, Allah, am the doer of all the things. Then he says, under the order of God through his revelation, this woman will certainly come to my marriage, either as a virgin or as a widow. And after that, Mirza Ghulam Qadiani says, yes, I swear by my Lord that this is true and you cannot prevent this from happening. And I, God myself, married her to you. No one can change my words. What sort of God? Walaikum assalam, Akas Malik. Hope you are doing well, sir. How much more categorical does Mirza Ghulam Qadiani have to be in saying that I will marry with Muhammadi Begum? And then you see these Murabbis over here saying that Mirza Ghulam Qadiani in fact meant something else. He meant that he did not lust for Muhammadi Begum. In fact, he was doing dawa in his own style, and the family of Muhammadi Begum, they were not good people, and to protect them and bring them in Islam, that is why Mirza Ghulam Qadiani made all these sort of prophecies. All of this is utter nonsense, and I'll inshallah go over the refutations which Qadianis come up as well, and inshallah ta'ala we'll conclusively prove how even their refutations they come up are absolutely false, make no sense at all. And so what have we concluded and Mirza Ghulam Qadiani, this one is my favorite. This one is, and by the way, I encourage all Muslims to please do double tap so that we can reach out to more Ahmadis so that maybe they can listen to these false prophecies of their prophet. And Mirza Ghulam Qadiani, this is particularly my favorite one. In Ruhani Khazain, volume 9, page 124, he says, finally, I pray to Allah that the one who is all capable and all knowing, if Atham being caught in some fatal punishment and the marriage of Ahmad Beg's daughter to this humble one, if these prophecies are not from you, then fulfill them in such a way that they become a proof against people in my favor, and the mouth of the inner haters will be closed. And now in golden quotes, Mirza Ghulam Qadiani says, I want all Ahmadis to listen to what he says next. He says, and oh God, if these prophecies are not from you, if I am rejected and accursed and antichrist in your sight, as your opponents have understood, then kill me in disgrace and failure. Subhanallah. Ruhani Khazain, volume 124. Ruhani Khazain, volume 9, page 124. Don't say that, man. Please. Don't say that, that new people can't see or join. Maybe you can try joining one more time and then let me know. Can you try once more? Jazakallah, brother. Prayers for you as well, brother Akas Malak. Mashallah, you are also doing good work, particularly exposing the cult of Jamat Ahmadiyya in Urdu language. May Allah give you istiqamah and accept all the work which you are doing. And may Allah accept the work which all our Muslim brothers are doing here.
उन्होंने
मेरे नाम माने से बंदा मुसलमान नहीं होता, मुसलमान नहीं रहता। ये बात उन्होंने कायम रखी है कि जो बात मैंने अब्दुल हकीम पटेलवी को लिखी है ना, कि जिसको मेरी दावत पहुंची